Hey, I'm back again on a Monday instead of a Sunday because I can't stick to schedule. We won 2-0 at the weekend, and if you're wondering why I sound like I'm rushing this, it's because I don't know what the fuck happened. Yeah. Essentially, we did this thing at the weekend where I went to Lincoln to go see my friends, and in doing so, I couldn't get the game on because the reception where I was just poopy dicks, so I couldn't actually get a stream. So unfortunately, I know nothing of what happened. I have this to go off of, impressions on Twitter, and what we're about to read in a minute. So apologies if you were hoping to get filled in a little bit if you also missed it, but I'm going to do my best to try and explain the game from what I've been told from people and, you know, blah-de-blah, whatever else. Apologies, let's go. Okay, so by the looks of our display here, going off of what you'd see, we had 3 shots and 3 on target, which is good, 100% shot on target ratio, 2 goals out of that as well. But some people go, it's not enough shots, and I'm one of those. I agree, the attacking doesn't seem to be all there. However, from what I've been told, it was a comfortable game. The first 20 or 30 minutes or so before we got our first goal, that's when we looked shaky. But after the goal, it was smooth sailing and we were full of confidence and not letting any Cardiff get anywhere with things. Of course, they had 14 shots, 5 on target, but the attacks they made didn't look promising, to say that. That's what I'm trying to get at here. It was a comfortable and, you know, it was a nice comfortable win, really, despite what the stats tell you. But football isn't told in stats, it's told in what you see. So, yeah, good stuff. And again, same lineup that faced Ipswich and won. So it speaks levels. Play your best side and you win games. It's as simple as that. We've been saying it since we started to get in bad form. But yeah, so this takes us back to 10th. We are level on points with 6th and 8th, and we are 2 points from the playoffs. So it comes back full circle again, where some people are saying we're going up and we're going to the playoffs. I say chill the fuck out, alright? As exciting as it can be to climb up the table yet again, all I'm going to say is keep your expectations in check, people, because even if we reach a point tally equal to that of 7th and 6th, our goal difference is going to let us down majorly, and we will finish outside of the playoffs unless we beat them in points. We need the points unless we can start scoring 10 goals a game. So yeah, that's quite disappointing because that bad spell really knocked us in terms of conceding goals. But when you look at the rest of the table here as well, Ipswich in 4th place now with 60 points. You know, they've got some catching up to do themselves if they want to maintain their spot in automatics, even if they want to keep their spot in the playoffs. Even though they are 11 points clear currently, it will creep up and someone will catch up. So yeah, unfortunate for them, but we're not talking about Ipswich, we're talking about the Mighty Whites, and the Mighty Whites are fighting their way back up to finish above where they normally finish, which is 12th or 13th. So lovely stuff. Now let's take a look at the player rating, shall we? Rudman 7.5. 3 routine but important saves made in the first half to deny Atete twice, and Grant dealt well with the fiery reception from the Cardiff fans, given his Swansea pass, and of course the big boost of a clean sheet. I'll register later. Jordan's story is 7. Had to settle into the game after a slightly sloppy start, mainly in possession. Steady enough showing. This is becoming a regular thing with Story now, where he starts really poor. Lindsay a 7. The big Scot spoke about keeping the season alive in the week, and he played his part in a solid away performance back there. Yep, pretty cool. Hugh 7.5, barely put a foot wrong on his 200th appearance for Preston. Top shift again for his hometown club. Continue. Potts, wait, did I just read that correctly? Top shift for against his hometown club. I was about to say, no, he's Welsh. Yeah, Pot 6.5, forced off with 15 minutes to go. Another industrious effort down the right flank, carrying out his defensive duties well. And this is where the Twitter thing goes into meltdown, because everyone's saying about what Ryan Law said during the transfer window, saying we don't need another right wing back because we have comfortable options. And Potts is formidable and hasn't lost his position. Trust him to get injured after January, when we said we're not going to bother replacing him. Well, not replace, but get someone in that was like Ramsey in case Potts does falter. And there it is. Now, of course, we can play Brownie there, and we can play McCann there, and then we can play the youngsters there. I don't care. We need reliable right wing backs. Potts is one of the best in the division, in my opinion. He's consistent as fuck, whereas with Brown at right wing back, he can play well there every now and then, but he's best in the midfield and in the current setup, and McCann's better in a Whiteman kind of role, unless he's sort of battling it out a little bit more. So the only other option really is one of the youngsters, I believe. Is it Josh Seary? That's the right wing back, I'm not too sure, but it was due to happen, so let's hope he's fit for Wednesday. Whiteman an 8. Turnbull paid close attention to him to try and stop his supply. Popped up Peony's second goal when he took excellently after a well-timed run into the box. Calming presence in the midfield after the goals and a vital block let on to deny Ramsey. Pretty good stuff. I saw the goal as well. The assist from Mads, beautiful. Fucking gorgeous. Brown 7. Alongside Whiteman, the skipper brought energy and a bite to the table. Used the ball well enough in there and won his battles. Was taken off with 10 minutes to go after going down with a knock. Brownie, another one going off with a knock that people are concerned about. If you want to know the stance on what Ryan Lowe says about Potts and Brown, they'll be assessed on Monday, which is today. But I'll only find out after, today, I'd imagine, when he does all his media. So Miller at 7 got into some promising positions down the left, forced Alnwick into a reflex save just after the restart. Tired in the second half but kept running the hard yards. Let's take a dabble. Mads an 8. 2 assists for the Dane, who showed his quality and creativity once again in the number 10 role. Played Reece through in the second half with another well-weighted pass, going from strength to strength. Please do not bench him. Please, I beg, it's working so well. Reece an 8 got the reward for his first half endeavour when the space opened up and he scored a fine solo goal to set Peony on their way. Was denied a brace in the second half when he ran through and saw his placed effort saved. I've missed Reece. It's so nice to see him back in good shape as well, because people when they come back from injuries they normally take a while to get going again. Keno a 7, a lovely setback for Mads before he teed up Whiteman to score the second. Busy again in attack, putting in selfless work for the team. McCann 6, slotted in at right wing back with minimal fuss after Potts went off. Now of course that'll probably encourage Ryan to play him there more, but let's be honest, I think McCann can only do the job for the hard part of the game, not all the game. Ledson a 6, he replaced Brown for the final 10 and he did the job, so just defend. And Brady came on the closing stages, competed well as Millie replaced Reece later on, who ran himself into the ground, put himself about, closed defenders down. And Woodburn a 6, simple job from in the final few minutes, closing the ball down, hoping to see the win over the line. So lovely stuff. It's great to see the substitutions making a difference again. Even if it's, even if they're just coming on quite late to see the game out, it doesn't matter. If we haven't needed them during the game and they come out to see the game out, then so be it. I'm happy with that, and they seem to be doing the job well. So, well in, Ryan Lowe got it right again. And hopefully he keeps learning from this, because he, after mistake and mistake and mistake, trying to change things up rather than going back to the formula that was winning for him, and we've gone back to the winning formula, it's winning again. I fucking wonder why, I don't know what it is, whether it's, pride or hubris. Is that another word for pride? I don't know. There's something that's tickling his scou's brain, and it's baffling, but hopefully he learns. Because so far so good. Right, anyways, fantastic, said Ryan Lowe. I think we gave the ball away for the first 15 minutes and we wanted to get control of it. Once we got control of the game, I thought we were fantastic. 2 good goals. Second half performance was excellent. The lads went out with a real desire of, okay, if we score another one, that is fine, but as long as we don't concede and put the pressure on us, I guess that's fine, yeah. I thought the resilience they showed to keep the back door shut and Fred and the defenders to get a clean sheet was excellente. We've been waiting for Emil to come back. He looks stronger physically and I'm pleased with his goal for him and his teammates. We know if we can get the ball in those areas, we've got good strikers who can score the goals. The build up to it was fantastic and the way he's taken it, so very pleased for everybody. And then Whiteman, some great play by Mads and Potts down the right, and we work on those patterns of play through the week and how we can get in. It didn't look like it because that's the first fucking time I've ever seen it. There were some great punch passes into Mads to get him on the half turn and playing forward, which we need to do more because he can do it well. We asked them to have a calmness about them at half time because we knew they would throw a lot at us, so we were comfortable. Sometimes it can disrupt the shape when they've got players coming out of pockets and feeding the balls, but they put the big lad on, didn't they? They tried to go long, and I think it can sometimes play into our hands. We are solid and resolute. Stop saying that, I'm getting sick of fucking reading it. We will kick and head everything and block shots and crosses. I thought the lads withstood it fantastically. Credit to the boys, they've been excellent and we just want to keep it going. They went on, followed the game plan and came away with 3 points. Now, yes, you're going to laugh at saying they followed the plan to get the 3 points. Don't let that tickle your head too much and say, oh yeah, I got the plan right, let's keep doing that. No, you got to keep doing what works. Don't put the plan together and if it works, take every credit for it. You formulate a plan around what you've been doing recently that works, whether that be the personnel or the game itself and what you're going to play like, and then go forward with it. Because the attacking play in the previous game was far better than what I saw in this game. However, the defence was far better this time in the last game, unless it's just a quality difference between Cardiff and Ipswich. But it's like day and night sometimes when you look at our performances. But yeah, even though this one wasn't as good in the attacking department, it was better in the defensive department. So again, every fucking credit, because it's 2 wins now, and hopefully we can get a third one on Wednesday. But even if we can't beat Middlesbrough on Wednesday, the most important one is Blackburn at the weekend. We do want to win that game. Blackburn have just got a new manager in, and they've come off firing. You know, they beat Stoke 3-1, but then again, Stoke North End aren't exactly fantastic at the moment. You fucking hell, even DJ missed a penalty. So yeah, so it just went boing. Fingers crossed for the weekend. I'm not overly concerned about the Middlesbrough game, even though it is nice to pick up, you know, some points. We need the points, but I'm just hoping we do win at the weekend, because it's been a while since we've had a win over Blackburn at home. And yeah, hopefully we can pick one up. So thanks a ton for watching. Apologies I couldn't provide too much insight this time, but come Thursday I'll be able to provide you plenty of insight on the Middlesbrough game, and Sunday I should be able to provide you the Blackburn game, if not on Monday. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the near future. Take care and goodbye.